All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Makah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, great millstone, and Satish brothers doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity. And man, let me read this first and grab, just some. I'm really excited seeing what's happening in the world, just coming across different things. The Lord is really putting that spirit of violence out there, that spirit of they would not regard their kings and princes anymore. It's looking really good out there, man. All right. So first, I'm gonna read this to just grab what I was looking at. 2 Esdras 9:1. He answered me then and said, "Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made." All right, so a big part of being this truth is becoming watchmen. All right, looking at these signs. And of course, we look at the signs to see when our Lord is coming. And we profess these things and we let the world know. But also, this is a comfort to us that our Lord is coming to redeem us, man. The more these signs come to pass, the closer we are. And these specific signs right here mean we are close, like the Lord is. Hey, let me keep going, right? Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand. So there's many signs that's written about, but these two are the peak, like the Lord is knocking. Hell, just here, right outside of Chicago, well, Chicago and the suburbs, we had 2 days of tornado warnings. And some tornadoes touched down, right around here. But it's a suburb, I forget which county, that was a tornado and an earthquake that hit, man. Chicago don't really be getting, this part don't really be getting earthquakes like that. And then, of course, all the other earthquakes that's been happening worldwide, man, in diverse places. This is over with. But now, what I want to look at today is these uproars, man. All right, which the people have been going, riling up more and more over the last few years. And you can see that tension, that spirit of violence. It's only a matter of time before this shit happens in America. Especially with this Trump assassination attempt, man. That division is there. These people are fucking already. You got Edomites ready to go against the migrants, ready to go against their government. They feel like their government not serving them, man. They got to do it themselves. All right, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that are before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath the beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings, and wonder and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. All right, so this is clear what time we're in, man. All right, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. You should be able to look and see what time we. Hey, what it say? Damn. I know I spelled it right the first time. Matthew 16:1. The Pharisees also with the Sadducees came and tempting desired him that he would show them a sign from heaven. He answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times? Discern the signs of the times. Like you can look and see it's rain clouds outside. Oh, it's finna rain. Or this is happening in the sky. Oh, it's finna be this weather. It's like you can tell the weather You can tell what time we in, man. Lord ain't finna come down. Yeah, I'll be back in 10 days. Get right. No, he's showing you the signs. He got his prophets out there. His watchmen telling you the signs, man. And it's happening in real time. So this is what really started it all right here. I was on Twitter. And firstly, I saw this. England has fallen. I'll let it play out. So
We on TikTok live, bro. Yeah, man. Let me say, welcome to the live.
English moms and dads, did you vote for this? Did you find out? Everyone always says you voted for this. Let's be a little more nuanced and also acknowledge the fact that Western democracies have been successfully subverted and are influenced in multiple ways from outside pressures. So these people don't trust in their governments anymore, man. The voted for this trope is exactly what the system liked the most. Keeps people like sheep believing in change by voting, while the system keeps growing its power like a disease. And to be honest, people voted against immigration many times with no results. So they over there in Europe pissed, man. Nobody can vote. This is an illusion. Those European countries don't even have European leaders running their countries anymore. They all have some Muslim surname. They've overwhelmingly voted against migrants for 2 decades. People are too afraid to stand up and take notice. Britain is a beautiful island, was slowly being decimated from the inside out, and nothing will be done about it because people are scared to open their mouths. And then you got to add for calling all patriots right under this in America. Hey, this shit is through, man. UK police are under vicious attack by hostile immigrants in Leeds, England. Which that was the next video I was finna pull up. I believe this is the same thing. And this channel is called End Wokeness. They you look through this, if you go follow this page, I don't even follow it, just pops in my feeds. I look at this shit. If you go to this page and look at the things they post, man, you can see the spirit of these Edomites, man. They ready. Alright? But you see the police are fleeing, man. Migrant mobs are now taking over. They're getting them out of there. And this comment, made me happy. Diversity has never been a strength of nations. Never. It was this comment, and then it was another one. Look at this. This is what we all have to look forward to in America. Unless we get Trump in office, we are doomed. Damn. UK police need more weapons, armor. Oh, man, what's the comment? This is what happens when you let leftists run your country. They're burning houses in Leeds. Damn. But basically, the dude, they already said the bus is on fire. Fuck, I wish I can find the other one. Let me double check. Let me make sure one under this one. Then I'll just. But they basically was. It's basically like a call out to the citizens to. They don't have enough guns, right? This is a good picture right here. These are the riots that's happening, that has been happening and is happening across these different countries, man. And look what they say. Time to take our countries back. Why is this happening? Well, we're reading about it. We're reading about it, man. Oh, that's a good question. Let me see what the response was. They saying globalists, which on one level, it's true. On one level, it's true. They want to make this one world government. But really, it's the prophecy of the Lord, man. See, this not gonna work out. Hey, this is Daniel. Like that one comment said. I'm pull that comment back up. I wish I could find the other comment. There's something about how they don't have enough guns. The people. Here we go. Diversity has never been a strength of nations. It don't work like that. Every people have their inheritance, their portion, their lot, their land. Now there may be a few travelers or whatever, strangers, but it was never a thing of being mixed and mingled, man. It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work that way. It's not how the Lord set it up. And especially under this Edomite rule. And this is Daniel 2 and 43. Now we understand because it breaks it down above that the clay and iron, that's like no, the scripture's manifold, because it's going to break it down and then break it down again in another fashion. So up top it tells you, I just read it, Daniel 2:41. And whereas thou sawest the feet and toes, part of potter's clay and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided. All right. So the toes, the ending part of the town of Gentiles, which you had the head, starting with Babylon, all the way down to Rome, the legs, and then the 10 horns, the 10 toes, which goes into Rome 2.0, America, and the beast system, which the beast represents Rome 2.0, which is America ruling with the EU. All right? And we know how this ends. Revelation 17, it tells you that the 10's going to hate the whore and burn her up, man. And it was the Lord's will that they would grieve for a moment. But you can see they not really even in that much of agreement now. That's why they don't put as much money and resources into NATO as America does. They don't put as much into the war machine as America does. Trump was pissed about that his first term. They're divided. Then you got some that's financially weak as fuck, and they tired of carrying that load. Pause. Right? The kingdom shall be divided, but there shall be in it of the strength of the iron, For as much as thou sawest the iron mixed with the miry clay. So you got strong nations and weak nations. And we know that thick clay in Habakkuk represents heavy debt. So you got the strong nations in the EU and you got the weak ones, like Greece. That's why there was a Brexit. Because they were tired of carrying the extra weight of these other nations, man. Right? As the toes of the feet were part of iron, part of clay. So there's another layer to it. Here we go. So the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken. And whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men. So you know that we have the sons of God, which are the Israelites. You have the sons of the devil, which are the Edomites. The sons of the wicked are Edomites. And then you have just regular men, which are the other nations. Okay? So they plan on having this one world government. What comes with that? They have to have some type of mingling. But it's not going to work. Let's see. They should mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they should not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay. So it's going to provide a great catalyst for that spirit of violence, that spirit of division that keep getting pushed. You got the left versus the right. They divide on how their countries are being run, what direction it's going into. To eventually, hey, it's going to be a full-fledged free-for-all. A Royal Rumble. Hey, this is Isaiah 19 and 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, which, you know, Revelation 11:8 lets us know that America is spiritual Egypt. So we know American citizens versus American citizens. But it doesn't stop there. All right? It doesn't stop there. It says the slain of the Lord should be from one end of the earth even to the other. All right, we read about the uproars. These things are going to be, these things are worldwide. And they shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Like, you know, it doesn't just stop at American citizens. No, man. People are going to be fighting against their neighbors. Their brothers. It's going to just be a big fucking free-for-all out here, man. The Lord is putting that spirit of violence out. Okay? So I ended up going to look up the riots and everything. Just, you know, to see what was going on. And it basically what we saw, you know. But there's some other things. There's some other things, you know. Let's see. Salaki, bear with me, y'all. I want to see what. Yeah, it was some things I wanted to look at, but I was hot. Let me get the lesson going. Let's pull this back up. Bangladeshis in London are rioting because a Bangladeshi man was shot by Bangladeshi police in Bangladesh. Here we go. Let's celebrate diversity, right? And this this is to get the people going. And then he says, actually, dozens of people have been killed in Bangladesh as nationwide student protests over the allocation of civil service jobs took an increasingly violent turn. You know, the rise in leads are because social services, right? So you got leads in London, both, right? It's different things happening, apparently. Rioting in London and Leeds. Week 2 of week. Oh shit! This is I didn't even know this. Week 2 is so it's damn. Look at the division this is causing. It says only 7.8% of the population of Leeds are Muslims, and look how the police are afraid of them. What if that number became 50%? Imagine what would happen. It's a damn. So it's people that disagree on what's causing it. Nevertheless, it just shows the division is fucking there, man. It's set. So I ended up looking into let me mention this Bangladesh thing again. I actually got that pulled up too in the tab. So it's like 3 different sets of protests and riots happening in London and Leeds and the UK. But this is the other tab I had pulled up on the Bangladesh thing. This is happening worldwide, man. 13 killed in Bangladesh protest over job quotas. 13 people were killed as thousands of students armed with sticks and rocks clashed with armed police in Dhaka on Thursday, the worst day of violence so far in protests in Bangladesh against a policy that sets quotas for allocation of government jobs. So what are they going against? They're going against the authorities, man. This is what's hammering. Now, briefly, I'm gonna see if I can find this without. If I can't find it quickly, then I'm gonna move on. Oh damn! There we go. Can't get no quicker than that. Alex Jones posted, "America is ready for war. CIA surrender now." And he reposted this video from Jeff Ponce. This is an army of veterans who are prepared to do whatever is necessary to uphold the Constitution. Their numbers are growing by the thousands, getting real. Look how many people there. Look how many people there. They got this damn cliff note there. It says this is the CVMA, a Motorcycle Association of Combat Vets. So this is vets. So whatever you say next don't matter. This mission is vets helping vets. And they say they're not getting. And these are community notes. Anybody can take what they want to do. And whether this is what they're really coming together for or not, the narrative is being pushed for that. We're just going to get the minds of the people ready to be on this type of timing, man. Michael Ray Corey, our country literally does business with the company that kills U.S. veterans and sponsored ISIS. Oh yeah, they also run our 9/11 emergency 911 emergency systems and control our voting process, plus by over 2 billion people worldwide. Look, they putting up numbers. 400 million Americans with guns. Candace Owens agrees with this. Candace Owens just did a video with Alex Jones and went back to something from 2002, and it's showing how accurate he's been with his so-called conspiracy theories. Which these, hey, look, conspiracy theories are real. There are things that can't be proven and may not be happening. They push out a lot of bullshit, but there are also a ton of conspiracies. If three people come with a plan to do something, that's a conspiracy. They just conspired together. Hey, these conspiracies are fucking real. Wait a minute, they just released the paperwork on the JFK assassination being an inside job done by government officials. And they had the paperwork sealed for, what was it, 70 years? So everybody who was involved and everything can get away with it and be dead and gone, essentially. But now it comes out all the conspiracy theories that was talking about the driver did this or the CIA did that was right. Don't be so damn simple, man. But nevertheless, even if this video, the community knows is right, let's see. Even if it is right, that spirit is being pushed. And there we go, Frank Picone. Let's go. We need to get America back again. They ready. These people are fucking ready, man. Hey, I'm ending on this. You know, Second Esdras. (15 and 14). Woe to the world. Here you go, to the world and them that dwell therein. So not just America. See, when you read Obadiah, it's Edom's destruction. But then it mentions all the heathens. See, all these nations got to deal with this judgment this time around, man. All right? They all touched the apple of the Lord's eye, and they have been punished. The Babylonians ain't got punished for fucking us over. Their kingdom was just transferred. There has to be judgment. Now was that time. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there should be sedition among men. Let's get this word for sedition. Let's look up sedition, right? Sedition. Incitement of resistance to or insurrection against lawful authority. So what we're witnessing on Twitter, especially in that video, the last one I just showed, because they had a community note and people are saying it's this and that. That is the very definition of sedition. They're literally, whether that the video is and the description is accurate or not, the narrative they're pushing is the very definition of a sedition, because they're inciting resistance against authority, man. This is fucking it. Call all in how about some y'all shy. Which means all praises to Yahweh and Heavenly Father, in the name Yahweh Shai, which name the Son. For there, back in 2 Esdras 15:16, I started at 15 over. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They should not regard their Hey, in the midst of the riots, didn't it say some more migrants just crossed over? Hey, this is happening, and the invasion's happening, and it's going to increase. And invasions, home invasions, all right, invading of countries, America's going to have troops on its soil. All right? For there should be sedition. There should be sedition among men, and invading one another. They should not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. They not gonna listen to their fucking rulers anymore. Their mind is they gotta take their country back. What we just read. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Martial law. Plus it's gonna just be fucking chaos on the streets. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Just chaos, violence. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. What did Isaiah 19? Egyptian against Egyptian. Neighbor against neighbor, man. And kingdom against kingdom. That's every level, from citizens all the way up to governments, just violent towards one another. Citizens versus the fucking governments even. Just crazy. And this is for our salvation here, I mind you. This is for our salvation. Hey, this is, let me jump up. Verse 9. Verse 8. Verse 7. Therefore saith the Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And that's a good reason why it's important for us to stay in communication with one another, because we're going to talk, this shit happened, or that shit happened. Plus, we do these videos, we sign and we crying. Plus, we praying, asking the Lord how long, or, just lamenting. Just complaining about this damn place, man. All right? The Lord receives these prayers, man. The angels are always beholding us. Our own angels always beholding us. And therefore said the Lord, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. So this is our salvation here. But I will bring them with the mighty hand and stretch their arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. And that Revelation 11:8 goes into it, man. All right, so I'm gonna jump back down. 2 Corinthians 15:18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, invading one another. Home invasions. Behold, said the Most High, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Libanus, to turn themselves one against another, and repay the things they have done to them. Kingdom against kingdom. So citizens, all the way up to nations, just violence, man. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Kodash. Double honor to the apostle of the great millstone, and the Sedition brothers doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity. Shalom, Baba Ball.